What is up, Pokemon Pit Beta? This is Butler93 Pokemon bringing you guys my first upload to the channel. This match is a OU match against my friend Dominicatron. A really cool battler, just started up a new channel. You probably know his old channel, and you guys should go check him out and resub to him because he's awesome. And yeah, so I hope you guys like my little layout I do here, and I'm not showing you guys a team preview because personally I think it's it's a little bit more fun when you see the Pokemon coming out in the middle of the match. So anyway, I lead off my Jirachi as he leads off with his Haxorus. He predicts me to be like a setting up Jirachi, which I guess is kind of obvious considering I led with it. So he taunts me anyway, so I'm unable to set up my Reflect. So I decided to switch out here and I go out into my Microwave, which is my my Rotom Wash, because I knew he's probably going to set up. So right here, I'm trying to bluff the Choice Scarf, but he's just having none of that, and he goes straight for an Outrage. And a +2 stab, Life Orb, yeah, it's also going to kill. So it was kind of risky of me to play like this early on, which I kind of regretted. I went down to a 6-5 disadvantage really early on. But I switch out to my Jirachi anyway, because I know I can take at least one, and we'll be able to set up a Reflect. So fortunately after Reflect, I'm actually able to live his another Outrage with 16 HP, which is fairly epic, and I'm able to get up my Stealth Rocks, because Stealth Rocks it's always good to have your Stealth Rocks up in the match. So he got confused here, so look, fortunately for him, he breaks through his confusion and is able to kill me off with an Earthquake. He got lucky there, otherwise I would have been able to set up my Light Screen. But anyway, that's the way things go. So I sent out my Garchomp, and this match was a while ago. It was before I Chomp by an Uber. And I go straight for an Outrage just to hit anything that comes in really, really hard. So he switches out, goes out into his Cresselia. He takes that very well. But it's going to be about a 3-hit KO after this second one, because it's looking like it's a 3-hit KO. But I get confused, and his Cresselia is also able to set up to Reflect, so that's kind of terrible for me. So his Cresselia just got some lefties back, so I decided, look, I've got to switch out. I'm not going to mess around with confusion hacks and stuff like that, and the Reflect is up anyway. So I got into my big Voltage, which is my Zapdos, mainly just to get this thing statused, because you want Cresselia to be hampered in any way possible. So I just go for a Thunder Wave. Unfortunately, I do get to Paralyze, which is great because the Paralyze does prove to be fairly crucial later on in the match. So unfortunately for me though, he does carry the Toxic, so I know his set now is Dual Screens, Toxic, and Moonlight. Well, maybe not Dual Screens, maybe just Reflect. So he switches out now, makes a good play, predicts my Thunderbolt here, and he goes out into his Landers. So yeah, it was a good prediction by him. So here I'm expecting the U-turn here. I'm pretty sure he's going to U-turn here. So I switch out and I go into my Land Shark, which is my own Landers, because I know he's going to take that very easily, which he does. He takes like -2 damage. So his Landers goes back, and he's going to go back out into his Magnezone here now, I do believe. And I realised the only reason he's going to send out his Magnezone was if it's Choice Scarfed. So I decided to switch out and go into my Zapdos just to take any move it's going to do. And he actually goes for an Explosion, which is kind of funny because, Explosion did get nerfed in 5th gen. It doesn't have the opponent's defense anymore. So it does like nothing to my Zapdos. So that was kind of silly. I don't know why he just went straight for the Explosion there. I guess he just wanted my Landers out. But anyway, he goes back into his Terrakion here. He goes for the Rock Slide. I was kind of hoping he'd go for Stone Edge and miss, and I'd be able to paralyze him, but no, he just kills me off. I started just sustain because I was toxic, and he does have, he wasn't going to survive much longer. So I sent out in my own Terrakion, which is Choice Scarfed, and I hit him with a Sacred Sword, and that does kill him off very easily. So then he goes back out into his Cresselia to wall me here, which, Cresselia is obviously going to be able to wall me because it's a Cresselia. So go back out into my Landers here now as he sets up a Reflect. So that's kind of awful, these things are so bulky, and when they have screens up, they can be really hard to touch. So I decided to set up a Swords Dance here because I'm going to need any bit of attack boost I can get, and I know he's not going to have the Ice Beam because I've seen Psychic, Reflect, Toxic, and Moonlight already. So I go for the Stone Edge there, and it does like nothing. I mean, this is what, Life Orb +2 Stone Edge does nothing to that Cresselia. So I go for a Hidden Power Ice here just because I just wanted to see if it would do more damage, and it actually nearly does, so I'll show you. So he just goes for Psychic here. I live at 83 HP. So here I decide to go for a Swords Dance, hoping for a Parahax mainly so I can get off an extra little bit of damage. But no, it doesn't happen, and he goes for Psychic and he breaks through and he kills off my Lander. So all I've got left is my Chomp and my Terrakion, so I'm down 4-2 here. It's not looking great for me, to be honest. So here's where having the Paralyze on his Crest came in really handy. I go for the Crunch, don't get the defense drop, and he's actually unfortunately able to get up a toxic off on me. You know, that's a little bit. I would have preferred not to get toxic, but anyway, what can you do about it? So I'll go for a crunch here again, hoping for the defense drop or the power hacks. Either will be fine, and I actually managed to get both. So that's awesome, because now I'm going to be able to kill off his Cresselia next turn with another crunch. So that is badass. So his Cresselia goes down now because of the power hacks. You know, it's a little bit unlucky, but you know, I'll take any bit of luck I can get in this game. So now he sends out his own landers. I am Choice Scarf, so I'm going to be able to outspeed him here. And I go straight for the crunch. Does a decent amount of damage. Not enough. I couldn't switch out into my Terrakion there because he would have just got wrecked by an Earth Power. And my Chompers goes down to that Earth Power. So all I've got left now is my Terrakion, who's called My Dick US. And for a good reason. It's because he rapes people. Goes for that Stone Edge. Boom. Dead landers. So he's got his Haxorus left now, and again, I am Choice Scarf, so I'm going to be able to outspeed his Haxorus here. Go for another Stone Edge, boom, you're dead. So all he's got left now is Pokemon we haven't seen yet, and it's his Gengar. So he was like, are you banded or are you scarfed? And I was like, yeah, I'm scarfed, bro. So, oh, sorry. So I outspeed, go for the Stone Edge. Unfortunately, I missed on his Gengar. It goes for a Destiny Bond. And I was like, why'd you go for a Destiny Bond? Because, you know, you have to be faster for that shit to work. So I missed my second Stone Edge, and he goes for a Destiny Bond again. So on the third turn, I finally hit, and I'm like, yes, good game, bro. Solid 1-0 here. And his Gengar goes down, and what? I died too. I thought Destiny Bond, you know, you had to use it before you died, but apparently not. So that's it for this game, guys. That was against Dominicatron. You guys check him out. Check me out if you enjoyed my little narration, and if you enjoyed my cool little layout, give it a thumbs up. Terrakion is a boss, basically. Was single-handedly won me that match. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the match, guys. Rate, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, I'm very sorry. And yeah, if you want to see more from me, thumbs up, leave a good comment, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Goodbye.